Hi, Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. We're back in Germany, and this time we've decided to stay at one of the oldest buildings in the city, the Ritter Hotel.
These flagstones date back to medieval times. Imagine how many people have walked over these stones. The Ritter St. Georg is the oldest of its style and dates back to the 15th century, with some walls dating back to the 13th century. The ceiling paintings in the restaurants are Baroque.
Oh, there's a restaurant room up here, I'll tell you what, the really low roofs. This is where we get the really low roofs. And you can tell it's a medieval building. So what's this Burgermeister's Zimmer? Oh, I can't even see that, it's too dark.
It was the house of the mayor.
The mayor?
Yeah, at one point it would be refurbished. But
if you want to go in there, you'll see how low that roof is.
Oh wow. And I'm only 164.
Yeah. They have to really duck around here.
This is really nice.
Very cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a shame there's no lights on here at the minute. Oh, there we go. The place is just sparked to life. Really having a duck.
Yeah, you're scraping the beams.
Yeah. Look at these old beams as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yes, and bizarrely you see there's a very strong French influence in this German, this oldest, well, you seen the oldest building in the town that's still preserved?
Yeah, yeah, it's one of the oldest Fachwerk houses in town, dating back to 1469 or something.
And Kraftwerk is? And Kraftwerk is?
Fachwerk, that's these beams. And what you see outside. So houses made with these beams and filled in between the beams. That's Fachwerk.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now there's a part of this old wall in the back garden. It's a 15th, is that 15th century?
Yeah, substance from the 15th century. This is part of the a weir that was built in the 12th century.
This reminds me of where we had the kebab once.
We did.
Is it here?
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Right, so there's a good kebab shop around here somewhere as well.
It's on the corner.
So we just stood here.
Yeah.
Oh, how many years ago was that?
Oh, almost 10, maybe 8.
10 years ago we enjoyed a kebab here and it was smashing. Tell you. I don't know why, it's just looking at that old wall. It seemed dingier at the time. It's much more open and stuff now. What an area to have a kebab in, eh?
Yeah.
Hilarious. So the history, this is the 10-year-old history. It's not deep history folks, but it's personal history. This is where we bought a kebab Nicole and I, many years ago. So we were visiting you folks, and we had a kebab. We bought a kebab there, and we went and stood by the old city wall and chomped away at a delicious kebab. Highly recommended. Come on. Who knows? So that whole left side of that building is collapsing.
You could probably get that cheap.
Imagine you can. It's ganz billig, ganz billig.
TLC.
Yeah, minor renovations required. You see, this is the perfect time to do this Sunday.
Yeah.
That building is so crooked.
It really is, yeah.
We're walking around in the oldest part of Braunschweig today, and the Haus zur Hanse was once the headquarter of the local brewery. The wood carvings date back to the 15th century. Can you believe that?
All the bells are gone. Now hopefully this is not going to be crackly and we'll get to actually hear the bells. There's not much of a wind, but it's enough of a wind. So there's a lot of old buildings back here. This is the sort of like, I guess, quite an expensive part of town as well, right?
No idea.
Well, if it's 40 euros for breakfast in that place, I'm guessing it's no. We still got the Christmas decorations up there. Look at how angled that building is.
One of the poorest quarters of the old city.
Right, funny. I mean, that's obviously a merchant's house. You can see the old wheel up there for dropping and lifting bags. But like this Christmas trees. Yeah, you can see the white buildings the same style as well. You see the wooden beams, although they've been painted over.
People from this poor area, they all put money together to build the church, and it's built for St. Michael. He's the saint of the strangers and travellers.
Yes, I'm not sure what these heads have. I noticed that one of them, the one with the beard there, has something that looks like Po Sen or Po Se. They all have quite different expressions as well. Now I noticed that this proprietress woman here and then the other woman seem to all have their chests exposed. Oh my.
Like the ones in front of the boat, right?
Well, yeah. But some of these people look quite alarmed. I don't fancy his fate though. The big nail through the forehead.
The building we've just seen, the Michaelishof, was rebuilt in the 80s in the style of the old buildings around the area. The carvings are actually funny impressions of students. This building is incredibly special. Only 3 remain in Braunschweig. It's called a Kemenata because you were able to heat it. The Jakob Kemenata was built in 1250.
Lovely. Are these paintings original from the 1600s? Oh, this is older than 1600s, isn't it?
It dates back to the 11th century.
11th century. Incredible to think that this building's been here for what, over 1,000 years, or just under 1,000 years.
Yeah, that's true. But some of the ceiling downstairs, to see all the alterations.
Yeah. So, that wood is around 1,000 years old. That's mad! Really? Look at the securing pin in there. That's up to 1,000 years old, really. Just under 1,000 years old. You can see the layers. Because you've got your stone, then you've got your sort of like kind of rough cast, and you've got the plaster, and the plaster's still smooth.
Well, some plaster is new, but yeah, there are very old bits, I guess, like especially.
Before we go, I just wanted to let you know our advent calendars are now available for sale on our Ko-fi page. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting Scottish Mudlarking. We'll see you next week at the beach.